Hey, Chop, did you just see something that I went live? You probably gotta look on your YouTube or something like. Hmm. It's live. It say starting soon. Huh? Okay, hold on. I can write you in the chat then. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, phone died. Yeah, the phone had died. You can see what I text. Oh yeah, I can still hear you. But you can hear me on the chat. Uh, okay. I'm trying to see why the game ain't streaming. Right now you should be able to see me. Hold on. Can you see me? Let me see. You said it's getting recorded onto the live? Yeah, like basically I'm talking to you on the live type shit. Yeah, like so if a nigga was watching my channel he can hear me. Oh yeah, this tight. Watch this. Hold on. You should be able to see me right now. Watch this. You can see me? Huh? You can see me? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. I'm on here. Ah shit. Nigga on here, cuz. Oh god, hold up. Hold up now. I'm trying to see how I put the game catcher in there. That's the thing I'm having problem with. Game catcher. How the fuck? Huh? Oh yeah, man. Let me see, man. What's up with this? Let me see why this shit ain't working. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I could write niggas on here and all that, and then I kick niggas off the chat, all that type of shit. How the fuck I show my game? Like, do I gotta be going live on the game too or something? That's what I don't know. Do I go live stream on the thing? I'm gonna try it right now. Alright, say now broadcasting. Now let me see if I can bring this one up where the webcam at. No, you can't see it. You can see the game? Huh? I said, I think it's a little delayed, so I gotta see. Walking right now. You can't see the game though, huh? Hmm? Huh? You said what, bro? I'm talking to you. Yeah, that shit. That shit crazy. Shit. Fuck, man. That's the only part I really didn't see how to do, bro. Let me see. I know they said do something like this, boom, bam, and then it's supposed to be like something showing my gameplay. But I think I gotta have another camera showing like my TV or something, bro. I shouldn't have to. Alright, hold on. You still can see me, right? You still can see me, bro? Chop. You still can see me, bro? You still can see me, nigga? All right. Man, bro, like I don't even know how the fuck to do this shit, bro. Let me see. I probably gotta watch a YouTube video real quick.
Back to the Streamlabs YouTube channel. My name is Preacher, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about an awesome free streaming software called Streamlabs OBS. This video is going to be similar to our platform overview of OBS Studio, so if you haven't checked that video out, we'll leave a link to that video in the description below. So what is Streamlabs OBS anyway? Well, Streamlabs OBS, like OBS Studio, is a software that allows you to broadcast your content live to platforms like Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, and Facebook. However, Streamlabs has integrated a ton of tools like custom alerts, widgets, and overlays right into their dashboard, which is going to make your job a lot easier. All right, so we're going to have to go through their terms and agreements. We're going to click to connect Streamlabs. Done is they've allowed you to import setting fresh. This is what we're going to do today for the sake of exploring Streamlabs OBS. There's quite a few differences with Streamlabs OBS. We're going to see that there is a collection of scenes. In this case, there's only one scene created currently, and this is by default when you begin in Streamlabs. In order to add a scene, we're going to click on the plus sign here to add a new scene, and we can name this scene whatever we'd like. We'll call it Scene 2. Now that we've added that scene, we're going to have two blank scenes within Streamlabs that we can rotate between. Now what we need to do is we need to add sources to that scene. In order to do that, we're going to go down to the bottom middle here where it says Sources, and we're going to go to the plus sign. You're going to see a pop-out menu that's going to give you a ton of different options of different sources that you can add to your scene. So let's add a few sources here. To begin, let's add a background to our scene here. Let's call this background. And we're going to click Add Source. It's going to give us an option to search for a file on our computer. I'm going to select this awesome Streamlabs background. And I'm going to click Done. Once I do that, I can resize this however I would like and fill out the scene, or I could add it to just a part of the scene. All right, now that we've added a background, let's add a webcam. We're going to go to Video Capture Device, and we're going to click Add Source. And we'll label this webcam. Let's click Add Source. And then we're going to be able to select from any of the webcams that are connected to our computer currently. So let's select this webcam here. And we're going to click Done. And now we can move this and drag it wherever we would like. So let's say I wanted to add a display capture so that my viewers can see what I'm looking at on my monitor. For example, if I'm searching the web or anything like that, I could do that simply by adding a display capture, adding source, we'll leave it named display capture. So let's select the one we're currently using. And now that I've done that, you're going to be able to see everything that I'm looking at. Now, what I want to show you is that if you go down below in the sources, you should think of the sources like a sandwich. It's essentially different pieces that are layered together from top to bottom. So what you see at the top is going to be in front versus what's at the bottom, which is going to be in the back. So if I move the display capture, for example, behind the webcam, it's now going to reveal my webcam. And now we still don't see the background, so let's move the display capture behind the background. And now that's going to hide the display capture. Resizing and relocating your sources is a great way to make sure that your scene looks exactly the way that you want it to look. So let's say we want to highlight every time somebody performs an action in the channel, such as following, hosting, donating, or subscribing. In order to do that, we're going to add something called a widget. And Streamlabs has a ton of different options here. The one that we want to talk about is the alert box. And the alert box is going to highlight donations, subscriptions, follows, bits or embers, hosts. So let's add that source. And we're going to label it alert box. And we're going to have a menu that's going to give us a ton of different options of the actions we want to highlight within that box. We can get a preview of what's going to happen in the alert. And we can adjust the layout as well as the sources and settings. If we want to test what each of those alerts looks like, we can click Test Widgets. And let's get an example of what the follow alert is going to look like for the viewer. So when I click the test follow, it's going to give me a preview of what the viewer is going to see when they follow the channel. When we click Done, it's going to show that our alert box is located right here. So we can move this, resize it, and relocate it wherever we would like on our scene. So now that we've talked about what your viewers are going to see in the scene, we're also going to talk about what your viewers are going to hear. And so we're going to look at the mixer at the bottom right here, and you're going to see a list of all of the audio inputs and outputs that are added as sources on a particular scene. To edit those sources, we can click on the settings wheel here. So what you're going to see here is a list of all of the audio outputs and inputs within your scene. For example, the desktop audio is going to capture all of the audio from your computer. So if you add music or your gameplay audio, all of that is going to be impacted by setting the volume here. Your mic and aux is your audio input, which is what you're hearing right now. This I like to highly recommend that you set your desktop audio to a volume that's not going to overpower your microphone. The last thing that you want is for your viewer to be trying to understand what you're saying while they're listening to the gameplay. So I recommend setting the desktop audio to 50% or 60%.
Like it's showing me and it's showing
audio to 100%.
What I'm seeing on the screen.
Something else that's built into the editor is what's called their Minifeed. And this actually shows any notification or alert that's happening in real time while you're streaming. So for example, follows or any sort of currency within the streaming platform that's being used, hosts, all of that can be seen right here. If you go over to the right, you're going to see a few other options for the mini feed, such as popping out the event filtering options. So this is going to allow you to select what you want to see in your particular mini feed, whether it's donations, follows, hosts, and effects, things like that. All of that can be selected right here. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the dashboard through Streamlabs. So when we click on the dashboard in Streamlabs OBS, it's actually going to bring us to a web browser with streamlabs.com. And this is going to bring us to our analytics. It's also going to be a place we can configure our alert box and our widgets. So even just looking at the analytics, what you're going to see here is recent donations. You're also going to see recent subscribers or donations, and then further down maybe hosts and follows to the channel. If we go to the alert box section, this is going to be a place where we can edit anything from our follow alert to our subscription alert or our donation alert. We can edit the sound, the duration of that sound, the layout of the alert. We can also configure and add widgets to our stream by clicking on the All Widgets tab here. And maybe we end up wanting to add merch to our stream. So people can actually go to the Streamlabs website, your personal Streamlabs website, and purchase merchandise from you. And then when they purchase that, that can be an alert that you add in as well. All of this can be configured on the dashboard here on Streamlabs.com and then added into the editor of Streamlabs OBS software. Okay, so now that we've talked about the dashboard and all of the things that you can configure there, what I want to talk about is the Streamlabs OBS themes. And this is where I would say Streamlabs OBS really shines. So we're going to go up to the top left and we're going to click on themes. So what you're seeing here is essentially a theme store that has some fantastic designs that can really make your stream have a professional look. Everything from Be Right Back scenes to animated alerts and tip jars or event lists. All of these things within the package have a cohesive look and feel. And it's simply activated by going into your editor in Streamlabs OBS and adding that package. All right, so now we've got our sources and our scenes all set. Our audio levels are looking good. We can see that we've got our notifications set, so we know what's going on with our stream when we're live. What we need to do is a really important step and edit the settings within Streamlabs OBS. So we're going to go down to the bottom left right here, and we're going to click on the settings wheel. And what you're going to see here is all of the various settings that you can edit before you go live. The settings that we're going to look at specifically in this video are output, audio, video, hotkeys, scene collections, and appearance. So let's start with the output. Under output mode, you can select simple or advanced. Let's look at the simple option here. Under simple mode, we can select the quality of our stream and the quality of our recordings. So under video bitrate for
Hey, you know what's better than a $5,000 PC? A $5,000 PC that costs $0. It's time to give you free stuff thanks to our friends at Honey.
If you don't have a capture card and you want to be able to properly customize your PS4 live streams with custom stinger transitions, screens, and overlays, then look no further, as I'm going to show you how you can do just that to any streaming platform of your choice. Let's get into this. So first off, you're going to want to turn on your PS4 and make sure that it is connected to internet. Now you're actually going to want to create a new user unless you are already signed into a second PSN account. Make sure that the second account is associated with a PlayStation Network profile, otherwise this will not work. It's also worth noting that the second account does not need to have PS Plus, but if you do intend streaming online games,
I gotta get remote play.
Anyway, go ahead and sign in to that second account, and then navigate to the System Settings menu, then to Account Management, and then make sure that you have the PS4 you will be streaming from activated as that account is tracked on PS4. Now, disconnect the controller from the PS4 by holding the PS button for 10 seconds, or by turning it off in the Sound and Devices menu. Now, head over to your PC you will be streaming from. So now you're on your PC, you want to go ahead and first make sure that you have Streamlabs OBS or any other kind of streaming software installed. I'll link the download to Streamlabs OBS in the description below so you can go and install that if you don't have it. So if you also go ahead and look in the description, you're going to find yourself a link to a PS4 Remote Play website where you can download this for your PC. Now this is actually the magic behind everything we're going to be doing, and it is going to require a fairly stable internet connection. But if you do have anything 15 meg down, 15 up, roughly anything of that, then this is going to work very, very well, and your streams are going to be significantly improved. So for any Windows users, you're going to want to go ahead and click Windows PC, which is going to be me, and anyone who's on Mac, you can go ahead and download the Mac version of this. But first off, you want to download PS4 Remote Play by going down here, and then here you can see it says Windows PC, so download that from here. So as you can see, the .exe file is there, but now you have PS4 Remote Play right here. So go ahead and open that. Wait for this, and then you want to go ahead and go into settings. Now here you're going to want to sign in to the PlayStation Network using the same second account that we just created or you already had on the PS4. So you're going to want to use that email address and that password, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly input that now. And then what you're going to want to do is simply click OK. and then you're going to want to open up these settings again, and we're going to have a look at these settings depending on your internet. Now, I do recommend keeping the frame rate on high, as this is what's going to make the stream look super smooth for the viewers. So you want to keep it on high, but if your internet can't cope with this at all, then try it on standard and see if anyone wants it. Now, if you want to be streaming in full HD, so that's full 1080p, then you are going to want to make sure you are using a PS4 Pro, otherwise this will not work. And you'll only be able to stream in 720p, which might actually be all your internet can handle anyway. So for best performance, probably choose 720p to make sure you won't gain any drops, but just for the purpose of this video, and because I do actually do it in 1080p, I will be selecting 1080. Now, as you can see, only if you don't have it. So if you also go ahead and look in the description, you're going to find yourself a link to a PS4 Remote Play website where you can download this for your PC. Now this is actually the magic behind everything we're going to be doing, and it is going to require a fairly stable internet connection, but if you do have anything 15 meg down, 15 up, roughly anything of that, then this is going to work very, very well, and your streams are going to be significantly improved. So for any Windows users, you're going to want to go ahead and click Windows PC, which is going to be me, and anyone who's on Mac, you can go ahead and download the Mac version of this. But first off, you want to download PS4 Remote Play by going down here, and then here you can see it says Windows PC, so download that from here. So as you can see, the .exe file is there, but now you have PS4 Remote Play right here. So go ahead and open that. Wait for this, and then you want to go ahead and go into settings. Now here you're going to want to sign in to the PlayStation Network using the same second account we just created or you already had on the PS4. So you're going to want to use that email address and that password, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly input that now. And then what you're going to want to do is simply click OK. And then you're going to want to open up these settings again, and we're going to have a look at these settings depending on your internet. Now I do recommend keeping the frame rate on high, as this is what's going to make the stream look super smooth for the viewers. So you want to keep it on high, but if your internet can't cope with this at all, then try it on standard and see if anyone complains. Now, if you want to be streaming in full HD, so that's full 1080p, then you are going to want to make sure you are using a PS4 Pro, otherwise this will not work. And you'll only be able to stream in 720p, which might actually be all your internet can handle anyway. So for best performance, probably choose 720p to make sure you won't gain any drops, but just for the purpose of this video, and because I do actually do it in 1080p, I will be selecting 1080. Now, as you can see, available for PS4 Pro's the 1080p option. Also note that the selecting frame rate is high will pause the actual PS4 from recording background footage, but that doesn't really matter. So text entry, you want to make sure this is not on your keyboard, and change PS4 to connect to. Don't do that, as we have actually set it as primary PS4, so you won't get this instant. Then click OK. Now what you're going to want to do is take one of your PS4 controllers. Now if you only have one, this isn't going to be really possible for you unless you do use some sort of emulator. If you do need help using an emulator, then please do tell me in the comments, and I will try and help you with that.